Hey guys, AwesomeAntoid12 here with an update to the ItemOres mod version 0.1.5.2 beta. You may be wondering, why in the world is it 0.1.5.2? Why is it not just like 0.1.5? Well, again, I've updated a lot of the mod, which is why I've gone from 0.0.6 alpha to this. And that's just the reason why it's gone up so many numbers. But also, I've had so many corrupted versions that I made that didn't work perfectly at all, and that's why there's 4 numbers, because originally version 0.1.5 was the most stable, and then it just went out of whack, which is why I just made this smaller version, which is the better one. So this is 1.7.10 Forge, you're going to need that. And also this was made by mcreator in version 1.5.6 of mcreator. 1.5.7 is coming out for mcreator soon, and that will allow for 1.8 Forge. So then you guys will be able to play this in 1.8, and that will be great, I bet, with some of the more recent mods. So then you can compat that with all the other mods as well. Now I'm going to get right back into all the features. So I'd first like to say there are 5 new ores, and I will show you them right now. Now ignore what it's saying at the top of the screen for a second. That's just a thing we'll be reviewing later. So we have the 3 classic ones: Cactus Ore, Mushroom Ore, TNT Ore, and then we have the Blazing Ore and the Withered Obsidian. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great, guys. Alright, so Cactus Ore stuff. Alright, so the Cactus Ore. Cactus Ore spawns pretty much everywhere in the world. Underground. It's pretty common, but you're going to need an iron pickaxe in order to be able to mine it. That's one of the new things, because I fixed it, and the time it takes to mine now is super difficult for all of these. So make sure you get the right pickaxe in order to mine it right. The Cactus Ore armor set is still pretty much the same. There's no changes to it, as I can show you right now. It doesn't really have much changes to it at all, especially when you put it on. Still the same texture. However, I've nerfed its protection ability by, I believe, 2, so it does not have as much as it did before. The helmet has 3 protection, 2 protection, two protection for the boots, 5 protection for the leggings, and 7 protection for the body. So to think before that it was like 2 more for each of them, that's kind of way better than Diamond. You can expect that. So next up is the Cactus Sword, and this one has also been nerfed, as it has lost 4 attack damage, and it's just like, whoa, why would you do that? Well, I was originally hoping for 10 attack damage, so there you go, I fixed that. And also I fixed the texture of the Cactus Sword. As you can see, it's a bit longer of a blade now, and it does not look short and stubby. Alright, so now that we've gone through all of that, let's get to the main feature. Alright, so now that I've showed you that, I'm going to tell you the main feature here, which is the Cactus King. This is actually a brand new boss mob which is added, and the thing is, it has 200 health supposedly. I said that, but it doesn't really seem like it with the way that I've been hitting the mob. So again, I don't know, but I'm gonna have to check and see if I can fix some of it. The sounds that it makes, I was originally making for custom, but they don't seem to be showing up the right way that I wanted them to. So unfortunately, they are not showing up the way that I even wanted them to. So you can see the texture of the Cactus King here. It has a pretty good texture with the crown and all that. It also has an AI of a zombie. It will look around and wander, and it will target you from very long ranges. So you really, once you spawn it in, you're going to have to kill it. And that brings us to the final thing which we've added in here, which is, in fact, the Cactus King spawner. And this, once placed, will spawn in the Cactus King boss. So I'll be going over the Cactus King very quickly right now. This is actually a glitched, these two here are glitched copies of the Cactus King. Every time you place down the spawner, it will spawn in a glitched version of the Cactus King, and then the actual Cactus King itself. And once you place down the spawner, it cannot be broken unless you go into creative mode. So, but it won't. It's not like it's going to spawn multiple. It'll just spawn one once you place it. So, see right there, I just placed it. And when a Cactus King is actually living, you can see there's the real one. It's actually moving. When the Cactus King is living or moving around, it actually has the sound of of you stepping on sand, because you know it's a cactus. But the custom sounds for getting hurt and death do not apply for some reason, as you can see. And for some reason, when I'm punching it, which is why I don't think it has 200 hits, it's just like glitched. It's going down like pretty fast when I punch it. But if I went into survival real fast, you can see it hits me like right away. It has a pretty fast walking speed, faster than a zombie, I believe. But it will target you. It has like a 8 anger out of 10, so it will really charge at you no matter what. It will try to do that. And I'm gonna quickly try to do that. Die, foul demon! You'll never live. No. I'm not dying first. You're the one dying. You're the one dying. Ah. Oh. Alright, so that's the Cactus King, really. when you have the cactus armor on, by the way, he does 1 attack damage to you, I'm pretty sure. However, he himself he wears the full cactus set himself, but he wields a diamond sword that you cannot see. So he wields a diamond sword. And originally he was supposed to hold the cactus sword, but I kind of nerfed it. So the thing is with the Cactus King, it's still work in progress. If you guys have any suggestions for it, again, you can post any suggestions for the mod down in the comments below for either the mod page or for this video. So then I can figure out what to do for the next update and what you guys would think. Alright, so now we get to the drops. It has a chance of dropping the cactus armor because, you know, it's wearing it. And then it will drop water buckets because, you know, cactuses store water over time. And then, yeah, that's like it has 50 hit points. But there we go. You can see it right there. It dropped 1 piece of the cactus armor used. And also has a very, very rare chance of dropping the cactus sword. So if you don't have a cactus sword that you killed it with, then it does have a chance of dropping the cactus sword. Now, unfortunately, with the clones here, the boss bar will stay up until you walk far away enough from the clones that it will just plain turn off. So, you know. But anyway, guys, that's enough with the cactus stuff. Now we get to the mushroom stuff. Again, this stuff is kind of old. You remember it. You smelt this, you get this beauty, and this thing heals. So this thing was actually nerfed. It heals about 1 hunger bar. So that's the only difference with that. So I actually missed some stuff. So that was the mushroom ore. And the mushroom ore spawns mainly in high places, so it will spawn in extreme hills biomes mainly. Now, some quick things before I move on. The cactus ore now, when you smelt it, it reveals this brand new item called the cactus ingot. And you can still get cactuses out of this. If you put a cactus ore in the crafting table itself, you'll actually get a cactus. But if you put this into a furnace, you will get the cactus ingot. And if you smelt the cactus ingot, you get the classic thorn. So anyway, enough of that. The TNT ore spawns way down. It spawns near bedrock. And it can be broken with an iron pickaxe. And also, I forgot to mention, mushroom ore can be broken with a stone pickaxe. I may be going back and forth if I forget stuff. Now, the TNT ore mined with iron pickaxe spawns way down low near bedrock. And again, like classic, it drops TNT. And that's all it does, really. It doesn't do anything else. Now on to the 2 new ores. So, we have the blazing ore here, and this one can only be mined with a diamond pickaxe, and it spawns exactly where the TNT one does, right near down the bottom of bedrock. And it drops a blaze rod, and that's what you get out of it, really. Once you mine it, you get a blaze rod. And it doesn't really spawn that often. If you see it, you're probably lucky, but it's not as rare as emerald or rare as diamond. It's still as common. Now this one's even more common, and this is the withered obsidian. Now you may remember the withered netherrack. It actually never did spawn in the nether. as I did say. And that's why I've updated it so that this spawns here. This is actually more common than obsidian. You do see it, and it's down near bedrock area, but above the blazing, I believe. And maybe the same. But these spawn with very little next to each other, like up to 4, I believe, maybe 5. But if you mine this, you'll get the withered obsidian, and then you can smelt it, and then you'll get the wither essence, which was originally from the withered netherrack. And then with that, like classic, you can surround a skeleton skull in the middle with wither essence, and you will get the wither skeleton skull to get the wither, and then get a beacon so much faster than going out and actually killing wither skeletons and hoping for the best. So, also, there's the classic crafting recipe of, the bones surrounding the bone meal, and then you get the skeleton skull. And that's how you get the skeleton skull surrounding wither essence so much easier, instead of going out and hoping that when you kill a skeleton it'll drop that. It's so much easier, really. Alright, so now that we've done with all this, and by the way, I forgot if I mentioned this, but the withered obsidian can be mined with diamond pickaxe. That's the same with like the blazing ore. Alright, so now we move on. So one of the main features with this thing that I need to mention is that the spawning of the ores is perfectly fine. However, if I tried spawning them in the nether, it would take forever to load the world, and the world would never even load. So that's why I could not do that. Hopefully it gets fixed in the next update or something, but it didn't work out well. And also, I was trying to spawn particles, but that doesn't seem to be working that well either. Alright, so now that we're done with that, let's move on to the final feature of the mod for right now. Which is the reason why there's a dead bush in here again, because you remember that one command which was in the last one? Yeah. I've changed it. It's not /IO recipes, it's /recipes. And it will put that in chat. Again, this is another bug. It didn't update for some reason, but version 0.1.1 beta recipes. I will update that in the next update to be fit with the next update, so then it won't actually say that. But as you can see, this is all from the test client that I had open, so all of these things are like that. So I've even redone a lot of this here. You can see, to get the cactus armor, you just need to use the cactus ingots. You don't need the iron ingots anymore. And then the cactus sword, still the same, except instead of cactus, it's cactus ingots. Thorn, cactus ingot, stick. And then to make the cactus king spawner, you get the 4 gold ingots, 4 cactus, emerald. To get the cactus ingot, you'd smelt the cactus. And then also, if you smelted the cactus ingot, you'd get the thorn. And if you put a cactus ore into a crafting table, you will get a cactus. So then it's still useful. And then the wither stuff. So if you smelt withered obsidian, not withered netherrack, it's not like that anymore, you'd get wither essence. Alright, so then to get the wither skeleton skull, you'd surround wither essence around a skeleton skull, and you will get the wither skeleton skull. Again, you can just type this if you ever want to look at it all again. Mushroom ore stuff, to get the mushroom, you'd smelt mushroom ore. And then for other, to get the skeleton skull, 4 bones around bone meal, and you get skeleton skull. So really, that's all the mod has to offer for right now. And I'd just like to say thank you all for supporting me, and if you have any suggestions, be sure to post them in the comments. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll talk to all you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.